Hey guys, welcome back to World of Tanks with Hachiman. Here I'm going to replay for you my very first game in the T49 light tank, American Tier 8 light. I just bought this tank before the Tier 8s went off sale, so I saved a little bit of money. This tank it's a vanilla T49, as you see it right here. It has the 90mm gun, the standard turret, no engine or track upgrades in any way, shape, or form. This is the stock tank. The crew on this tank is pretty good. They've got 2 or 3 perks each, including 6 cents on the commander, but they're a 75% crew. I retrained my M5355 crew, I do believe it was, once I finished the artillery line. So, this tank has no special equipment on it. Later on in life, I put vertical stabilizers, a tank gun rammer, and vents on it. But you're seeing this with a 75% crew, essentially, and pure stock. The first thing I noticed about this tank
Target acquired.
is that it does not have the extreme breakaway speed of the M41 Walker Bulldog.
Penetration.
Good hit on the RU-251. Full penetration, 319 damage to his rear. The 90mm gun only fires HE. You've got 3 different kinds of HE, one of which is premium. I'm running nothing but standard ammunition. This use of HE ammo will give you the opportunity to damage just about anything you shoot, almost anywhere you shoot it. And of course, if you have Deadeye, you can pretty much guarantee a critical hit every time. So, but yeah, you don't have the breakaway speed that you see in the M41 Walker Bulldog, and the M41 Walker Bulldog with that 10-round autoloader, of course, can lay waste to a tank in a heartbeat. This is a little bit of a different animal. And when I get the 152mm, I'll do an in-game review on that as well. But just kind of playing this like a pretty standard light tank. This is not like the T37. 25 damage to the E50 and a critical hit. I take a big hit from him and back off. That was kind of silly. The T37, the M41 Walker Bulldog, even the T71 on the other light tank tree to some extent, can play like a fast attack combat light. This guy, you gotta play him a little more like a traditional scout. His firepower is very good, but he cannot just lay waste to a target.
Critical hit.
Nice shot on the side of the KV-4's turret. Minimal damage, but again, critical hit. And he backs down, so I start looking for other targets. I know I'm safe right here. I've got 6 cents. That was just another great shot. Hit the hatch for 98 damage and a critical. I know I'm safe right here. My 6th sense isn't going off, so I'm willing to sit here for a moment to see who I can hit. There's that 251 that I hit earlier. And these guys are all staying just barely below the ridge, and then a T28 shows up. I take a snapshot, hitting his hatch amazingly for 116 and a critical. I back up just before he shoots. The shot sails over. I move up to take one more shot, which misses, and then I just run away. Already finishes off the RU-251. I think he was tracked. And I've got the side of the Pershing. Minimal damage, but now he's dead. And I'm watching the city. I don't like what's going on in the city. Our guys seem to be holding, but I feel like the enemy's getting ready to overwhelm them. Meanwhile, we're about to overwhelm the baddies on our right flank. And I'm looking for another one of those safe shots on the KV-4. I don't feel like I'm going to get it. So, with the scout gone, I feel pretty comfortable with this move. I'm going to move up behind this house to avoid the T28, and then I'm going to cut straight over, going for the ridge. Drop below it, help these guys kill the KV-4. Spotted, but not enough time to have to worry about it. 17 damage on the KV-4, but he's dead, and I continue moving up the side. I'm hoping to run into some artillery over here, but if I don't, at least I'll get to flank the T28. Speed up time a little. There's the T-28, and this poor guy, I felt a little bad for him because I've been in his situation. I fire and hit him. Got nothing out of it that time, but he's trapped, and artillery finishes him off, which artillery took a big risk putting that shot on that T-28 with all of us surrounding him. He could have easily splashed or killed one or two of us. M5355's got a monstrous gun on it. Alright, the city has fallen. Medium tanks are pushing in on our base. They kill one of them. Pershing hits the Panther II and almost kills him. And then there's an E-75. I'm sitting in the middle. I'm safe. I've not been spotted. Missed my first shot. E-75's taking some serious heat.
Critical hit.
One into him. There's another one. Minimal damage, but I'm keeping him there. He's not going anywhere.
We didn't penetrate
Nothing on that
armor.
shot, and then the T-30 finishes him off. I know there's still 2 medium tanks over there somewhere. I want that Panther II. Speed up time while I zip across the field here. And you can see once it's up and moving, the tank is pretty agile, pretty fast, but it's just a little bit slower to get moving than the Walker Bulldog. Panther II, auto aim,
Enemy vehicle
kill.
destroyed.
So my initial impressions of this tank are pretty favorable. I thought it was a lot of fun. Even though most of these shots did very little damage, it's fun to hear my my commander say critical hit over and over. Yeah, that always gives you a little bit of joy when you can do that to some of these big, heavy tanks. Closing in on the Jagdtiger and the E-50. There's the Centurion.
Ready to fire.
Missed the Centurion. I'm spotted. I cut to the left to avoid any fire from the E-50. Got the Centurion side, but he goes behind the house, gets killed by the T-54. Got the Jagdtiger's side.
Critical hit.
Don't do much to him on that one. Probably aimed at the wrong spot right there. I'm backing up to avoid the E-50. He's not even looking at me, so I shoot him to track him. But he starts moving pretty much right away. And the E-50 and the Jagdtiger are coming right for me. I back up. I use this house as cover. Go straight away from him. E-50's coming around, so I cut to the left. I lock on and shoot. We both miss.
Let's find another target.
And then I'm going to zip right by him this way.
Critical
Fire and hit him for 15. He hits me a lot harder.
hit. Ready to fire.
Lock onto the Jagdtiger. I'm thinking I can zip down here to the left.
Critical
Put
hit.
one shot in on the Jagdtiger
We're
and the
done
E-50
for.
kills him.
Everyone get out.
Then the E-50 and the Jagdtiger go up to the RD and the TD. But I hope it gave you a good idea what this tank is capable of and what it's not capable of. I will do another one when I put the 152mm on it, so you can see how that gun plays out. But overall, it's a fun tank. Reminds me of playing the Chaffee or the Tier 6 VK2801 in the German line more than it does the T37 or the Walker Bulldog. It was a fun tank, and I do plan to play it a lot more. Please like the video, subscribe for more, comment below, tell me what else you want to see. Any of these things really helps the channel out, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys next time.